Shatta Wale, self-confessed king of fraud.
I be musician. I be Sakawa boy. Now you are running away from Sakawa. Stay with your Sakawa.
She went into romance scams. Meanwhile, the same lady will go around telling people, you know what? Oh, hard work pays. Don't let anybody control you. Meanwhile, she herself was a thief, fraudster. Shatta Wale and this guy here called Kofi Boat, fraudsters.
Shatta Wale and Akwakwa Siu blackraster 100 million Ghana cedis. Titiscano 1 trillion. God damn it! When we say ska we bida. Nanso me mahubida. Mi humide no ewo TV so. Shatta Wale say oje say sika we e dey free blackraster honomo by power by force oje e dey free blackraster honomo over defamation of character comment be a blackraster eko kan e dey for no ne Shatta Wale no ho say Shatta Wale no e self-confessed king of fraud. Enunti ena Shatta Wale akwakwesi blackraster no na said ye si hyase ene said ye akwakwie we nyina ho information ena mageda mede ho update e de brem wa hanum say no. Enti distinguished ladies and gentlemen, this is your number 1 TV and this is your number 1 reactions. Mama yen hyase akwaba e what number 1 TV so. Now, problem when you na say free time wa FBI ekokwachi abutrika ene ne ndanfofo no. Omkwachi omuwie no ena blackraster enso ba bonte beka say Shatta Wale ndanfofo ni na akromfo nko a. Oso mu nyina akromfo nko a fraud boys and guests. Enu ni ntina tambia no Shatta Wale eto nyom e de praise fraud boys no. Na Shatta Wale nso ya fraud boy anaso e de be oye scammer because omkokwachi haja for real no. Na Shatta Wale adamfo ene haja for real. Eno omkokwachi Dr. Sledge Shatta Wale adamfo ene Dr. Sledge. Eno omkokwachi Kofi Boat Shatta Wale adamfo ene Kofi Boat. Eno omkokwachi Dada Joe Shatta Wale adamfo ene Dada Joe. Ena finally omkokwachi abutrika Shatta Wale adamfo ene abutrika. Entino, a friend of a thief is actually a thief, and I say equally a thief.
This is Charles Niama Mensah. He's a musician, but on some platforms he has told us that he's not a musician, he's a Sakawa boy, and we made you see that. He's one of the fraudsters we have in this country called Ghana, according to his own confessions. And we have done a series so far about the king of fraud, the Sakawa boy. Me, I don't be musician, I be Sakawa boy. Now you are running away from Sakawa. Stay with your Sakawa. FBI has started catching people. Giddy, 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 giddy. I don't want to sound like a broken record. Anytime a criminal is caught in this country, ready for extradition, this guy is his friend. So I decided to go underground and do a bit of studies. And I realized this first and foremost. Anybody picked up a criminal alleged and is going to be shipped to America on the request of the FBI, you realize that this guy has been associated with him in one way or the other. And we mentioned a lot of people. From Hajia for real, all the way through Dada Joe, Kofi Boat, Dr. Sledge, Kwabena Edubuahene, and lately, Abu Trika, the master trickster, who is also a one-star, this Abu Trickster. He's associated with them. And some people have asked me, but he's a musician. He can be associated with everybody. Okay. That is why he's only associated with thieves and fraudsters. That is why he made a song praising Sakawa and stealing. I hear somebody say, oh, when a man is on stage, when he is on heat, he can say anything to excite his fans. Okay. So when he's in the studio making a song, he's still on heat. And he's making a song to praise fraudsters and Sakawa people. It's only Ghana that this guy will be left walking around like some lawless country. here, make God bless all scammers. This guy, he goes on stage. Me, I not be musician, I be Sakawa boy. Encouraging the youth on different platforms.
Now, blackraster beka we no ena Shatta Wale jigaye ena oboro studio na okoko recorded this song. Shatta Wale de se enim ne dada. Oni be manya ntoka obekwa ko recorded this song. Ono obanya ntoka obekwa ko recorded this song enti we de enye ye wanwa. This song na okoko recorded ye no wa title no Flaunt, what you say? Na ensem a ewo this song no mu no ebinim. O se blackraster ewo 24 fans pe. Na blackraster nyum na oto no pomeme nonsense song chese enkwase anyum nko na blackraster e de be e bo no Ghana e na osi su se wo bo bra no ne papa tu ne fo se onhwe no wankwankoye drugs wankwankoton wi anase wankwankoye fraud enti ono ni sika na wanya no oton ne nyum 300 for $3 million e na odi anya ne sika no enye fraud sika.
Sometimes when I get blackraster, they chat yeah. They make her they laugh, they make her one speaker. Get your bulu jibo, barrier to my shoulder. No be your fault, you only get 24 fans. Pumeme some nonsense songs. Pumeme some grown up songs. See, my father tell me about this life. Cocaine, weed, fraud. Hey, don't try. So I make my mind music, we go take cash out. All this money they see in my cash out. 300 songs for $3 million. If you know like me, but I shut down. Fraud boy. Where you get the money from? Show me where you get the money from, me. Fraud boy. How you buy this car? Mr. Politician, how far?
Shatta Wale edit this song we ba abontia or title no Flaunt no. E hon man a blackraster kotie enyom no eno hunu se ono ena Shatta Wale a releases this song we no e dia man no na o se sa boy we opese e ko ni boot for boot ya ye be ko eno no so de ne title de ba abontia se Shatta Wale self-confessed king of fraud. Self-confessed king of fraud. Osi Shatta Wale se ono no ya kan se blackraster no ani breno na ni breno epedien osi Shatta Wale e king of fraud e de be e wo Ghana. Shatta Wale ndamfo ni na ya kronfo kwa Shatta Wale timiko stage so na okoko bone ho samra ne se ono no Shatta Wale no oye fraud afa de ono no blackraster na ba bonten e ba be ka se Shatta Wale e frauder Shatta Wale buafu ubufu ye de se onim se fraud enya de papa adenti e na okoko gina stage so etumi ka se wo Shatta Wale no we scammer na se we fraud.
Shatta Wale, self-confessed king of fraud. Now for some time now it's all over Ghana that Shatta Wale has been talking. He's made a song against blackraster, which he calls Flaunt. And in that song, he says, I am envious of him. I am very, very jealous of his success. He goes on to use expletives and all that he is always known for. My brother, my sister, he says he's living his life, flaunting his wealth because he works so hard. While some of us are fast asleep, he is burning the midnight candle. Today, we have a beautiful response. Come here. Now, my brother, my sister, this is Shatta Wale. He was born on the 17th of October in 1981, but he's always lying that he was born in 1984. So that makes it 44 years old. My brother, my sister, he is older than Samini, even though most of the time he calls him Olu. He is the true Olu. But that is not why we are here. We are just keeping the record straight. Charles Niama Mensah is a very beautiful character. I love him. In fact, he's been able to start a certain powerful movement in Ghana when it comes to fan bases in music that has been so unprecedented that we can say, at least my 51 years on earth, I have seen how Ghana music has moved and the fan bases. For the first time, we have seen an army of fans follow this gentleman here called Shatta Wale. He used to be called Bandana. He made Bandana from Ghana, ho ho, Mokoho. He made a hit with that. Then he went underground, came back after 10 years and hit very hard with Dancehall King in the whole Ghana. And the whole Ghana started to dance. He's not the best musician we have in Accra, let alone the whole of Africa. But when the grace locates you, even when you cough, it becomes a hit. Do you agree with me or not? You cannot take it away from him that he's a very hard-working musician in the sense that he likes to record, he likes to create, and we are excited about that for him. But he's also a fraudster, king of Sakawa and fraud. And you can't take that from him as well. You see, he's not used to having people stand up to him and tell him things in his face because he's always hi, trying to frighten people. Unfortunately, some of us were born lions, kings of the jungle. Now let's stay with the facts. Now Shatta Wale here went underground for 10 years, came back, and he became a hit. He fears poverty because he comes from a broken home, and up till now, he doesn't even speak with his mother. We have been trying all this while to try and fix them, but anytime they fix up, there's always a problem. This is a family issue, so we won't go into that. I speak with the mother almost every month. My brother, my sister. Now, Shatta Wale here has been able to get a strong fan base around him. Most of the time preaching to the people that hard work pays. Unfortunately, apart from the hard work that he does, he's also into Sakawa, fraud. Every thief who is caught in this country, every Sakawa boy who is caught in this country, every fraudster who is caught in this country ready for extradition to America or some other such country, this guy's name is in there. He knows all the fraud boys in Ghana and outside Ghana. The Hausas have a saying that I like. They say, Abokin Barau, Shima Barauni. The friend of a thief is also a thief. Do you agree with me? This is Charles Niama Mensah, aka Shatta Wale, the king of fraud, self-confessed. Now, let me just prove a few things before we move on. And I don't intend to spend too much time on this. There was this lady called Hajia for real. She has a voice. She sings. She's pretty. We were told she went for some BBL, but I've known her from when she was 2 years old. In fact, her father was a very good mentor of some of us when we were growing up in Tamale. But she decided to get greedy and go doing fraud, Sakawa. She went into romance scams. Meanwhile, the same lady will go around telling people, you know what? Oh, hard work pays. Don't let anybody control you. Meanwhile, she herself was a thief, fraudster. She went to England. She went to America. She started shopping in England and those places. And then the authorities came down on her, FBI. That was when the whole Ghana realized, even though there were some guttural voices underground proclaiming the fact that she was a thief, they picked her up and took her in there. It came out that, oh, she had been doing wire fraud. In other words, using the wires to steal from innocent men who she claimed she loved, yet she was stealing from them. Then she came out and said, oh, you know what? I'm going to be released soon. I'm going to be coming out. Nothing is going to happen to me. She knew what she had done. They say when a blind man says he will stone you, be careful. That means he's already standing on a stone, or he has a stone in his pocket already. She knew what she was talking about. I was the first to say she had a plea deal. Yes, plea deal. On UTV. Check back the tapes. I said the moment this lady arrives, other Sakawa boys are going to be picked up. Shatta Wale immediately came out and responded. Why are people pointing fingers at me? Boom! He was associated with Hajia for real. Abokin Barau, Shima Barauni. As if that was not all, Hajia for real was released actually. And when she came, a couple of months later, boom! Dada Joe was arrested, aka Remix. Hey, Kofi Boat was also arrested. Hey, and when we checked it out, this man allegedly has stolen over 100 million American dollars from his victims in America. And he's here playing big boy, big boy. When people see him on the street and even greet him, he doesn't respond because he has some stolen money. That is Shatta Wale's friend as well. And we've seen photos of them together, right? Photos of Kofi Boat and Shatta Wale together. Please pay attention. Release the photos quick. Kofi Boat and Shatta Wale. And be with me. Flow with me. Shatta Wale and this guy here called Kofi Boat, fraudsters, thieves. My brother, my sister. And the good thing with Shatta Wale is that the fraudster that he is, he would always say, God and me is God. Mind game. Fraudster, thief. My brother, my sister, Kofi Boat aside, when the FBI came to grab this idiot, this crazy thief, to take him away, Shatta Wale came on social media crying, pretending to be crying. Ah, Kofi Boat. Ah, Mama Joyce. Ah, it pain me. Kofi Boat, he not be fraudster. FBI has come down on this guy after several years of spying him. Hajia for real, Dada, Joe, aka Remix, and the kingpin himself, Kofi Boat, and Shatta Wale all of a sudden became a lawyer. And boom, he came to defend him. Watch what he said.
If you don't know who Kofi Boat is, so as this problem come, oh yeah, this kind of no problem. God will judge all of us on this earth. Kofi Boat, people they call him scammer. Kofi Boat. Hey God, sometimes you put us into difficult situations that we can't even explain to mankind. But I know that you are there to make people know that Kofi Boat is not a scammer. Oh God, hey Kofi, hey Kofi Boat, hey Kofi, hey, hey, my Joyce, I make sorry, I make sorry. I feel bad, Charlie. If you say of Kofi, I know if you sleep, Charlie, man. Mommy Joyce, I make sorry. Like I'm so sorry. Like I do watch my siblings right now. Like I do watch them. Like at the picture.
Dash. And he's a pretender too. He knows how to pretend, unfortunately. I know if he sleep, Kofi, as if he's crying. My brother, when Kofi Boat, Dada Joe, aka Remix, were taken away, remember we gave you an update. They are facing a very dangerous lawyer. And I told you here a couple of weeks ago, do you remember that the only way out for them is probably a plea deal? That is underground. Just 2 weeks later, Abu Trika, the master trickster, who is also a wangster, has been apprehended. Now, Abu Trika, remember we brought you all the facts. Many of us, my brother, my sister, were shocked when we realized that this guy was picked up. And everybody was surprised. But who is this guy? Many had seen him on Facebook and social media with millions of followers flaunting his stolen money. And we proved to you, my brother, my sister, that behind the stolen money, Shatta Wale was his friend. Shatta Wale met with him. That's him. That's the video. I would like us to hear what he said in this video. He said, businessman, business. If you don't know the guy, how do you know what kind of business he does and that the two of you are doing business? Best of the same feathers flock together. Listen to Shatta Wale. Businessmen, what business are you doing? Now, in order that will be fair to Shatta Wale, let us listen to he himself tell us that he's a scammer, and that he's a Sakawa boy, and that he's a thief. That's why we said self-confessed king of fraud, a dirty thief like this, and he comes with money like all the fraudsters do. Pack them up, jumping around, showing people. Meanwhile, he will go to the youth and tell them work hard. Meanwhile, he himself is a fraud boy, thief. And anytime the FBI is coming around, he doesn't know that they just leave him so that other people can be caught. Once they leave you, you would find, because you are a money sniffer dog, you will find out where the other Sakawa boys are. Go and take photos with them. They will trace his photos with all those Sakawa boys and catch them. If they catch Shatta Wale right now, it will be difficult to catch the other Sakawa boys. Maybe I shouldn't have revealed this secret. He's a sniffer dog, money sniffer dog. Sniff the money. Oh, okay, there's stolen money here. Then you go and cut picture. Businessman. The next moment they catch you. Post with Hajia for real. Bam. Post with this person. Coffee boat. Bam. Even Dr. Sledge. Another dirty guy like that. These were the people who claimed that they were doing gold. All the dirty thieves shall be arrested. Today I was reading the book of Malachi. Malachi 4. Read Malachi 4. All the thieves. And that's the end of the Old Testament, you know. All the thieves. The arrogant thieves. Who steal money and still cannot keep quiet. Flaunt it. And the thieves that they are the first to say, God like Kenuforiata. Shatta Wale is not different from Kenuforiata. They will go and steal the money and come out and say, God. And you know what some of these guys do? They might not be involved in the scamming themselves, but they use their accounts because they are musicians, they are some kind of business people, and let people pass the stolen money through them. They surround themselves with Sakawa boys so that they can say, me, I don't do it. It's other people who do it. My brother, my sister, this is who he is. Self-confessed king of fraud. And he told us this himself. Video number 1. Watch him tell us that he's a fraudster. He's a Sakawa boy. Dirty like that. Watch him. Dash. Me, I not be musician. I be Sakawa boy. Was he forced to say that? There's no art to find the mind's construction on the face.
Entiwaya chino ena Shatta Wale ene ne lawyer omonso akwa file against blackraster say blackraster egu ni ho fin defamation of character ono no waye nyumtuni a Ghana ene Africa ni wiase na enimu no oti asese ono no otonyum ne sika na wanye ni na no onyaye edifri nyumu na adenti ena blackraster eba be seni dis ono no oye king of fraud. Ono onye debe onye fraud oye business one big brand na debe ene ye adwuma blackraster person oye debe o person say na adwuma enti no akwa kosiu blackraster 100 million Ghana cedis titiskano 1 trillion ena Shatta Wale akwa kosiu blackraster enti ni se wa wo hwe se de ade no esi kwana Shatta Wale obenwini case we anaso be lucy obenwini anaso be lucy to me honum ne de I think say court they deal with evidence. So evidence ye gu abontin a Shatta Wale ankasamu edina no kase me I be fraud boy ne de dia mitimi say we de enko ba bia mitimi hu say dabi because they deal with evidence ena blackraster anso no title na de buy no or say Shatta Wale self-confessed king of fraud. What you say? Wankase ono ne na ekan wo se Shatta Wale no ankasem na confess king of fraud ena e videos e wa bonte a Shatta Wale ankasem ye de be ekase ono no oye fraud boy oti ase wo se oye de be oye fraud boy enti Shatta Wale na okeka sansem we na wonim se adabi bedru na enkrofo a omo na wonya adwene ombeba be use some videos we e de against you anase videos na wo yedi gu abontene kasa wo yedi e de to abontene adabi bedru na ebetumi akwa satia obiem nti meme de amehwe se wanhwe de we de enkonkosi aga kra because so hwe evidence pa because blackraster no oye great journalist oti ase onim de oye ontimi ba abonten ba meka ade a wonye de be oni evidence ye debe e wo ho no mo enti nsem na o kan ni na o kan point o bezi wa Shatta Wale e no ma o ye o social media so e no de debe o de kasa oti ase obezi was winting. Wow, shaman so bet me do a drink at the other comment section on them. Shatta wale oberine sa case we and also be Lucy. Men so my drink and a medican at the mamma. Me the mobile see hanum say my crown, your best sense where she be. Peace out.
Number 1 TV.